Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Yosha and I'm your go-to girl for all things real. So before I get started, I just want to say welcome to my channel. This is your place for real talk, lifestyle, and reviews. If you are new here, you are gonna love it. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get ready to talk about February recap and March goals. So I did a video like this for January and I also did one for February. So I said, you know what, it's March, let's go ahead and get it started. Let's talk goals, let's talk what worked last month, what didn't. So I have my calendar here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip back to last month and just kind of look at what went well and what didn't. So my main focuses for February were focusing on diet, working out 3 times a week, and creating content. So content, let's talk about it. I have been uploading significantly less long videos. I just don't know if it's the burnout or just the fact that I started to focus on shorter content. I have been uploading a lot of shorts, so if you are a regular viewer of mine, be sure to check out my shorts feed. On it, you're gonna find random videos of me, anything from me dancing, ranting, but also reviewing places that I've been to in a shorter format. So I'm still making videos every single week, you're just not getting as many longer uploads. In the month of March, you may see some longer videos returning because I actually have some subjects and some content for you guys to share that I really didn't have in February. February was extremely chill. Aside from celebrating my friend's birthday, I did post that vlog. I didn't really do much that was vlog worthy. What I learned during tax time when filing my taxes this year is that now that YouTube is a business for me in addition to a hobby for me, I get a 1099, and so things that I do for YouTube, i.e. vlogging, buying equipment, buying things for my channel to give you guys content. Some of y'all love the fashion hauls. Well, I'm not sponsored by anybody right now, so to do those I have to spend my money. I can write those things off, and so I will be a little more intentional about that because basically, y'all, this is a job for me. And so although I don't make a ton on YouTube, you can still write this stuff off, especially if they taxing you on it. So with that being said, this month I would say you're probably gonna see content from me that's kind of like related to preparing to travel. Next month we are gonna be doing quite a bit of traveling. I think I might be going on 3 trips during the month of April. 2 of them are weekend trips and 1 of them is gonna be an actual vacation with my family. So looking forward to that. And I will talk about that vacation in just a moment. I started the month with 9,696 subbies and I ended the month with 9,902 subbies. So it is pretty obvious that I'm about to hit 10K during the month of March. So I just want to say thank y'all so much for your support. I've met a lot of new people, I think, because of the short. So that's definitely going to be something that continues here. And I am definitely killing it on my fitness journey as far as getting those workouts in. So y'all see me posting on my community tab. I worked out, let's see how many times did I work out? 18 times during the month of February, and you know that's a short month, so 18 out of 28, that's pretty good. As far as diet, I do feel like I did really well the first 2 weeks of the month with eating pretty healthy. I did have my cheat meals, but overall February was a better month from diet. It was definitely better than January. I have not stepped on the scale just yet, and I need to do that just to see where I'm starting off. So I guess maybe I'll weigh in tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, I guess I'll just do it Sunday. Typically I try to do Sundays and Wednesdays. I'm not gonna lie, my scale is being a hater. My scale is saying that I ain't really did nothing much. My weight keeps going up and down by a few pounds, so I'm still in the low 250s, but I ain't worried about it because my face looks smaller, my clothes fit better. Y'all, I am not a size 20 in jeans anymore. I'm a size 18. I went shopping this past weekend, and my husband and I, we went to McDonough outlets, and I bought a pair of these really cute light denim jeans with rips in them, and they were 18 and they fit perfectly with room. So I'm actually on my way to being a size 16, and so that in itself shows me that I've lost weight. Also, I did some thrifted videos. They're shorts, but they are, I bought some thrift store dresses, and those dresses are size 1X and 2X, not 3X. And so when I do my next haul, I am going to be ordering new stuff. I'm probably going to end up cleaning out my closet because a lot of my stuff is too big. So I'm going to take certain things to go get altered that I really love, and then things that I don't really love, I'm just going to donate to a thrift store because I need some clothes that fit where I'm going and not where I'm at currently or where I was, because a lot of that stuff is too big. Okay, so now that we've kind of talked about February's recaps and what went well, I'm going to talk about some things that I want to achieve during the month of March. And so the first thing is finalizing my travel plans for the next 3 to 6 months. And I want to do that because I want to make sure that I'm getting the best bang for my buck. Just because there is more money during this time of year, you know, people get their taxes and they go tax crazy, and then by the time you get to the fall, these same people are broke. Look, I'm not talking about y'all, I'm talking about me. This has happened to me plenty of times where I don't really do well with money management. This is like high season, and then come September, October, I'm looking at my savings account like, what happened? What happened, sis? Where's the money? What are you doing? And so this year, I don't want to do that. This year, I want to be more intentional. I want to get the deals. I'm not trying to waste my money. And so with that being said, let me give y'all a little story time called Everyone Cannot Go With You. 2 examples, one from this year, one from last year. Real quick, a few weeks ago, closest to the beginning of February, I happened to be looking on the Delta Airlines website and found that Puerto Rico had a super good deal of $216 round trip, main cabin, not basic, but main cabin. For those who know, that means you can choose your seats and you have a better priority of getting on the plane than if you just do the basic non-refundable rate. $216 round trip. I tell my husband, I tell my friends, hey, I think I want to go to Puerto Rico. These are the dates. Is anyone interested? I get 2 to 3 people from within both of my friend groups that say that they are interested, so I wait. The next week I check in with everybody like, hey, I can put this on my credit card. I'm ready. It didn't go up, but I know things will continue to go up, especially as we get closer to tax time. I wait. The following week I check and I realize that some of the flights are starting to increase. There's still like 1 or 2 that are in the $200, I would say under $250 price range. But, you know, it's indicating that there's only 3 seats left at this point. And so I'm telling them, like, you know, hey, y'all, just reminding, I think these prices are going to go up. Is anyone set on going? Long story short, I checked back last week and the flights have went up to $400. And now, this particular week, literally like yesterday, some of the flights are as high as $500. And so now I don't even want to go anymore. Why would I want to pay $500 for a flight that was just $216 round trip? That is the most recent example of waiting around on someone to be ready and causing my plans to just not go right. Something similar happened last year when I wanted to go to Miami, and this was a Spirit flight. So I understand people be like, I don't know about Spirit, but when the price is right, sometimes you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna give Spirit or Frontier a chance, right? So it was $98 round trip for me to go to Miami. Again, waiting on people, I lost that price. I didn't end up going. And I think it was also my fear of being scared of traveling by myself. And so now I'm at a point where, you know what, I'm gonna finalize these plans based on my budget and based on what I wanna do. I am tired of not doing things because I'm waiting on someone else. Whether it be my husband or my friends. I love all of y'all to pieces, but it frustrates the life out of me because I literally miss out on things all the time. And so for spring break, Carnival, they had this huge sale. It was all over Twitter. Hey, Carnival is giving cruises out, y'all need to go. And so I went on a Carnival cruise website and they had this deal where basically the 3rd person in your suite is free, or $1, which is pretty much free, y'all. $1 to go on a cruise, that's awesome. And so I did some research. I looked for a couple of days. The sale ended on the last day of February. I ended up finding a cruise for 5 days, 4 nights for less than what I paid in 2018 with Des for us to go to the Bahamas on a cruise. And it is inclusive. Josiah, me, and Des are going for less than what we paid. Less than $1,000. And it's a 5-day, 4-night cruise. Not a 3-day, 2-night or a 4-day, 3-night or whatever. And you get 2 cities instead of 1. So I am super excited. We're not going to Jamaica, but we are going internationally, of course. And I'm super excited about it because Josiah gets his first international travel opportunity. I get to do other travel since we spent so much less. And because of where we're porting out of, it's drivable from the state of Georgia. Didn't know this, but Mobile, Alabama is a port option. Now, I will say, Mobile, Alabama pretty much only takes you to destinations in Mexico. So you will probably get tired of going to Mexico if that's what you decide to do. If you do a cruise from Georgia and you don't want to fly, there were plenty of options that took you to other places. Ochos Rios, Aruba, which I'm looking at doing for my 30th birthday next year. They had this like 7-8 day cruise that took you to Carico and Aruba and all these different places that I've never really been to. And I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be such an awesome way to celebrate 30 next year and just do it as a big family and friends trip where I book my sailing for me, my husband, and Saya, and we give everybody else the sailing information if they want to join us to be there to celebrate without it holding up my plans, basically. But I say all that to say, sometimes people cannot go with you. Sometimes you just have to book. I booked and I told people about it afterwards because I can't keep on telling people and they're like, oh my gosh, that sounds so cool, I want to do it, and then it doesn't happen, and then I don't end up doing anything because I'm waiting on people. Now I have to figure out a whole plan B for my birthday, and it may not be travel because I'm not gonna overpay for this experience. Having extra money doesn't mean that you're gonna be stupid with it, okay? I'm frugal first, always. And so I'm gonna have to start doing this thing. That being said, I know last month I talked about the Mexico thing with you guys, and then how Des and I were trying to figure out how we're gonna make 2 trips to Mexico work, which now it's 3 because we're going during spring break, but that has been paid for already. Des basically let me know he doesn't think he's going to be able to do both, especially because they're 3 weeks apart. And you know, the one that I did last year with the Zumba group is gonna be more expensive than the one for the wedding, because the one for the wedding, we're getting a discounted rate because it's a wedding package. And so the cost for the accommodations for the all-inclusive resort is like the price for half of the accommodations for the one that the Zumba group is doing. My goals for March, like I said, are improving, planning travel for the rest of 22. I want to invest in my business. So my business is currently YouTube, but I'm going to expand it outside of YouTube. I'm looking into getting my LLC for this, as well as looking to maybe get a website so that I can start driving traffic for my services off of YouTube and onto my website. I want to get a new iPhone for creating content here on YouTube and also on TikTok. Sometimes phone vlogging is going to be the only option. Certain places when you go, they don't allow you to bring your cameras. You usually are not told you can't bring your phone, and so having a phone specifically for content is going to be very important for me. The other thing is I need a new computer. My current computer is on its last whim. It only works on its last limb. It only works when it's on the charger, and when it's not on the charger, it will die. Like immediately. Immediately, no. No, immediately, yes, it dies. So with that said, y'all, I have to get a new computer. And so I'm going to get a MacBook Pro. I'm going to get a new iPhone. I have an 8 Plus right now. I'm looking to get at least an 11 or something newer. 11 is currently seemingly about to be phased out on the Apple website. When I went and looked, they were really pushing that new 13 and also the 12. But the 12 doesn't have enough space on it. 11s, you can get at least 512 MBs, but the 12, I am only seeing 128 MBs, and I currently have 256 and have got the message that I've run out of space. So I need a phone with space. If I invest and get the newest of the newest, I'm gonna probably put at least 1 TB on it. Just being honest, I need it because I make content on it, and content takes up a lot of space. The other thing is just working out 3 to 4 times a week, keeping up with diet, not falling off the wagon. Honestly, the vacation inspires me to keep going. I'm super excited about the month of March. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for 10K. I've been wanting this for the last 3 years and it's finally here. I might be starting a new channel soon because I just feel like the growth on this channel is slow because of the mistakes that I've made. I know y'all are like, what mistakes? Your channel is doing great. This will still be my like lifestyle channel, but I'm gonna try to figure out what niche I can consistently distribute content on and do that on the second channel and just see how my growth will go doing things the right way completely. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Comment and tell me, are y'all on track with your goals? Are you needing to reset during month 3? Are you needing to reset yourself during month 3? Do you feel like you are on track to do well? Let me tell y'all where I messed up last month. I overspent during the beginning of February. I pulled out my credit card to celebrate a birthday, and then I had to pay that money off once I got paid, and then I had to do car maintenance. Car maintenance set me back about 500, almost 600 bucks, because I had to get a new part for my car. I thought it was the ball bearing, but it ended up being some sort of sensor, and then I had to replace my tires. And so that caused me to have to go into my savings because it was more than I anticipated, plus the partying before I got paid and putting it on my credit card. I had to pay that off. So I'm trying to reset myself and plan ahead so I can get back to living within my means and not going in my savings. TMI moment, my refunds always go into my savings, and so I have a number in my mind of where I should be. I know where I was at before the refund, and I'm trying to basically utilize the refund for A, some tax write-offs for my business, B, some home improvements. My living room is in shambles after Josiah has been living in here during that remodel project. So we still are letting him live here even though his room is ready. And so we start fixing up the stuff in here, and then he's gonna be moved expeditiously back to his bedroom downstairs. I have to purchase a new sectional. I bought a protection plan on it. It was a 5-year protection plan, and they basically told me that the wear and tear to that couch is not covered under the warranty. And so now I have to figure out where to buy a new couch because Josiah broke my couch wrestling on it, and it's pretty much useless. One side of the sectional is not broken, but the other side is. The wood is exposed. It's horrible. My blinds are torn up because Josiah looking out the window, pulling on them. So I'm gonna get some new faux wood blinds. I need to get our carpet shampooed because children eat and spill things on carpet. Honestly, I'd love to replace this flooring up here anyway. It's probably not gonna happen this year, but I'll probably be putting that flooring that's in our bathroom in this living room area and pulling up all the carpet. But for this year, I think I'm just gonna invest in a steamer, getting the carpet and stairs cleaned professionally. I may have the contractor that did a lot of the great work on our bathroom remodel come and do painting and paint our living room and our stairwell area because my child thought it would be a great idea to color on the walls. He was still doing that at age 6. It was stuff he did from age 4 to 6. Coloring on the walls. So get everything painted, get a new couch, get a new area rug and throw the dirty one that's been stained and messed up away, and replace my blinds, probably get new curtains, and just kind of revamp the space, and then kick my 6-year-old out and send him to his own. Those are things that I plan on doing with my taxes, as well as trying to pay for whatever travel. And so then I'm going back to my goal of living within my means of my pay, because if I handle business with a refund, invest in my business, it's gonna end up blessing me and making me more money, versus if I do just, I don't know, stupid stuff like eating out and not being responsible with my funds. The other thing, y'all, is I did not pay a double car note last month because of the car expense. Okay, so for those of y'all that didn't know, I'm trying to pay my car off early. I want to get it paid off by the end of the year. I thought I only owed like $2,600, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna put that out of my refund and pay the car off. Turns out I actually owe closer to $4,600, and I didn't want to commit that large chunk. That's nearly $5,000 right now, because I could just do the double car payments. With that being said, what I may do is do a one payment of $1,000 out of my tax refund at some point to help, you know, cut down a chunk of money from my current loan. But I didn't get to do a double payment last month between the celebrations and the car repair. After spending about $600 on my car, I didn't have $500 to spend on a car note, so I just paid my regular car note. And so I will try to put that extra money on my car this month and be a little bit more mindful of my expenses throughout the month. I got my nails done, my toes are done, my brows are waxed, my hair is done, and so I shouldn't need to do any of that this month aside from a fill-in. For the rest of the month, I don't get my eyebrows done but once a month. Sometimes it might even be longer than a month. I get my pedicure also usually once a month, realistically. And my hair, I try to do that once a month as well. So that's already been paid for. Really now I'm just trying to be responsible. So like last Friday when I got paid, I went to the grocery store and I went and bought food, meats for pretty much the month of March. I have stuff in the freezer and stuff in the fridge. That is going to keep me reminded to eat at home. You know, a lot of times during tax time, people get crazy and they like, oh, I got it, I'm gonna go get crab legs. And it's like, I'm not saying you can't get the crab legs, sis. I'm saying you need to fill your freezer with things while you have that extra money too. That way, when the crab legs cravings wear off, you still got food to eat that's gonna last you. Because a lot of times, the spending just goes because you think you have a lot, and honestly, $1,000 don't stretch like it used to with inflation. So if you have extra money because you have taxes, you need to do something smart with your money. And so I'm spending probably a third of mine trying to do things to heighten my income outside of my 9 to 5. Aside from that, saving for a rainy day, because rainy days will happen, and treating myself. And so I'm gonna look into some other things to do for my birthday. I really didn't want to just spend it here because I've been doing that for like the last 3 years now. And so it's 2022. I want to, you know, I want to travel. Your girl likes to travel. I like to go on trips. I don't want to just do the club thing. I probably will do something here. But I want to do something else, you know. And my husband turns 30, and that's the other thing. It wasn't that he didn't have the money. He wants to do something big for his 30th, and I totally understand that. So for him, it's like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do the big shebang that I want to do for my birthday and pay for 2 trips to Mexico in the same month. So y'all, I totally understand that completely. And for me, it's just like, I can go alone. And I can fly in with people that I went with last time. And so I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Going by myself and only having to worry about myself will be nice. Because I feel like I've always had to accommodate for other people. And I don't even just mean my husband. I mean like friends too. Being able to experience going by myself and just doing whatever I want to do. My whole Puerto Rico thing was I was going to go. I was going to book a spa day for my birthday where I got a massage. And I went and got, you know, a pedicure. And, you know, just enjoyed self-care that first day. And then go and eat some really good food and just chill out at the beach. It was literally just supposed to be a serene weekend for myself. And so now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to recreate that experience if I don't go somewhere. I don't just want to end up doing the same thing or like nothing at all, because that's what typically tends to happen. Please feel free to share what's going on with you in the comment section down below, any goals that you have for March, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.